What's up YouTube? It's Rico here, CEO of Social in Asia, and I'm currently in Nantong, Jiangsu province. So you might be wondering, why am I here? It's the usual factory business. I'm actually building out a quality management system for one of my clients. I'll talk about that in another video because this is going to be a long-term project. But in this video, I had the chance to sit down with my project manager. Any of you guys who've worked with me before have had some sort of interaction, maybe even listened to a podcast, Made in China podcast. You probably heard me mention the name Immigen a lot. I'm really proud of her. She's been working for me for the past 2 years. Started off as an intern in the company, part-time. At the time, to be honest, the first month that she worked for me, I didn't like her. Like I almost wanted to let her go after the first month. But I had this realization. The reason why I didn't like her is because she would finish her work and then she wouldn't do anything else. She would just kind of hang out and watch videos on Youku, which is the Chinese version of YouTube. And then I realized, well, you know, like I was in school, I got bored easily when I was in challenge, and I thought that, you know, maybe she's not challenged. So I started to give her more and more work, and I actually told her, because we have these monthly sit downs where we do a review, and I told her, I was like, look, I think that you're smart. Obviously, you finish your work very quickly, but I want to see a little bit more hustle. If you finish your work, tell me that you're done, and I'll give you more stuff to do. I just give people as much as I think they can do. But if you can do more, please let me know. So she started doing that in the second month, and she just rocketed since. She's was the youngest person in the company. She was managing people that are older than her, like I manage people that are older than me. And yeah, she was with me for 5 days here. She just left. Filmed her on her way out. I'm gonna be here for another 3 days. And before I forget, I'm back with another one.
Asia as the project manager. I have working here for like almost 2 years.
Almost 12 years?
2 years.
So what does project manager do? What's the job?
Basically, Rico will pass the projects to me, pass the client to me. I need to arrange the whole production from finding the supplier to shipping out the products. And I need to give some tasks to the employees as a leader.
Where are we right now?
Oh, we are in Nantong. I'm in a car. I'm rushed to another station.
You're leaving work early on a Friday.
No.
To hang out with your family.
I already get up at 6:30 this morning.
I woke up at 6. So. Did you ever work in a Chinese company before? As an intern?
Like a part-time for Chinese company.
Well, what company did you work in?
A sales. I don't know whether you know it. I forgot. It's just a Chinese company.
Do you remember what it was like?
I don't work there for a long time, but I know what a Chinese company is like because most of my friends work in a Chinese company, and they are quite being they are stressed out because their leader is quite strict.
Yeah.
And very old traditional.
So what is it like working for SFA, I guess?
I think I have more rooms to grow my abilities, and yes, and I have more times to learn stuff that I want to learn.
Can you talk about when you first started working for me, what you thought of the company then, and then what you think of the company now?
The first time I come to SFA is a apartment.
Yeah, we're working in an apartment.
And the apartment is not even clean.
What?
No, because there's a cat there and there's some smell. The first time I went in, I said there's some smell, but later I just get used to it and become just focus on the work. But right now we are working in the CBD of Guangzhou, and I think.
Say that my apartment smells.
No, I just think that it's just like because I just graduated from my school for almost 1 year, and I think it's a big changes during these 2 years from the apartment to office.
Yeah.
And I love to grow with SFA together.
Where do you see the company going in the future?
You know, it's up and down, but right now I think the up of the company, and I still figure out that I have a lot of things to learn in this company. So I don't think it will like just go into a giant company in a short time.
No.
But yeah,
most companies don't grow like
but
that.
I believe as myself still have room to grow, so the company will still grow to a big company.
So speaking of growth or learning new things, I guess this whole trip in Nantong was a unique experience for you, right?
Yes.
Talk about what you've experienced and what you're learning.
It's the first time that I have to organize a company. Yeah, the factory, yes. And we dig out to find what's the problem of the factory, and we communicate with all the staff, the managers from the factory, and find out the problem. And it's just like some kind of like a police or a detective, and find out the problems and try to find solutions for it.
The more I do this, the more I describe to people, like you have to kind of be a detective when you are trying to find problems in a factory.
Yes, like after I interview them, I feel stressed out. It's just exhausted because just like I'm doing a detective work and find out the solution. Oh, that's all.
So what else did you learn?
I learned that systemize is very important, no matter for a company or a factory, since the world is growing so fast right now.
Okay, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Just kind of like hanging out with friends. The biggest hobbies for me is movie. Yeah.
Chinese movies or?
All kinds of movie. I watch it in the theater or watch it at home.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I think I will have my own business.